Welcome to the greatest playlist ever. Here are your hosts, Brooklyn Pete, Robyn, and DJ Substance.
Man, do we need music more than anything or what? Hey, everybody. I am Brooklyn Pete.
I'm DJ Substance.
And today I am Spazorama.
Spazorama.
I like it.
Good. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing?
Oh, us. Good.
Yes, you guys.
I'm
sorry,
here.
yeah.
This is my favorite part of the week.
And
I'm doing wonderful. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You're my therapists.
As you are to us. And or
Yes.
me.
Really, the musicians are our therapists, but
It really is. Yeah.
Anyway, it's all good. Morrissey played here last night, and I don't think they canceled it.
I was going to say, we talked about it.
I haven't checked, but I don't think that they did. I don't think he canceled. He was here. I tried to get it's at the Boeing Tech Port, which is right. It's weird. It's on the old Kelly, and it's huge place. They have a huge general admission area, and at the time they went on sale, this is actually a big surprise. Rescheduled show from May, and so. At that time, the tickets were only $70 for general admission. They went up to $250, and now nothing. Everything was resale, and they were like $400.
Jeez.
I'm like, I saw them in 2008. That's good, and I saw the Smiths too, so I'm good.
yes.
Right.
You're winning.
Everything's pricey. How about hockey tickets? I'm going to see the Kraken at Madison Square Garden tomorrow night. But God,
The Kraken, Rangers, isn't it? The Rangers? What's the Kraken?
Okay, I'm just gonna let that slide. Okay. So yes, the Rangers are the hometown team, but my visiting Seattle Kraken
That's
will
right.
do that tomorrow night.
That Kraken. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Release the Kraken.
I was trying to get under your skin. It worked. Hey, man, you got when in Rome. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, going to Madison Square Garden tomorrow. But yeah, tickets just pricey. I remember the
For a hockey game?
Yeah, well, it's Madison Square Garden. It's New York, so
Yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
So, they're like over $100 each. So,
In this economy?
It's weird how this is on the similar vein with tickets. It's weird how you won't hesitate, or some won't, to pay $30 for two people to go see a movie in the theater.
yeah.
But now, if you notice, a lot of these streaming apps, they have stuff that's in the theater
Right.
that you can buy for $25, and that feels painful.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean,
like-
it is different going to the movies too. I mean, the movies is a whole thing.
Not for me. I have a 100-inch TV
Yeah, but I mean,
with lots of surround sound, so I'm like, okay, I can get dressed, go over there, pay $40 for a popcorn and a soda. Now I'm talking, $70-$80 for a movie, or it's like, duh. But anyway, yeah. It's a weird phenomenon now that you can actually stream films that are in the theater.
right.
I guess if you've got the setup, that's good because, oops,
Yeah.
I drank too much of my big soda. I need to go potty. You can pause it. You can't
Well,
do that in the
I'm laying on
theater.
my couch in a bathrobe. You know what I mean? They'll take me to the fourth floor if I show up in the theater in
So
my
you might-
bathrobe. You know
you
what I
might
mean?
Next time I'm
Arrested.
at the theater, I'm going to say, can we pause this? I got to use the bathroom.
I gotta go.
Just 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yep.
In and out.
Anyway, we have a poll to close. Episode 23. Ding. Again, probably late June, mid, I can't remember. It's in June sometime, 6 months ago. This had If I Could Give All My Love by the Counting Crows.
A good one.
One of my favorites from 2025, and I know it's not a 2025 song, but it's when I first heard it, Smoochie by Father John Misty. Running for Cover by Ivan and Alyosha. Remember that one? Don't
I
Do
do.
Me Like That by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah.
Void by the Marionettes. And I Belong to You by Lenny Kravitz.
Andale.
2 did not get any votes. With no big surprise. Running for Cover, although I love the song, Running for Cover by Ivan and Alyosha, did not get any votes, nor did I Belong to You by Lenny Kravitz.
Well, that means I didn't vote.
That's a little shocking, that one.
Yeah,
I think of people that I love Lenny, man. Anything he plays, he's good. Yeah.
Coming in tied for, I guess we'll call it third, with a little over 11%, was Void by the Marionettes and If I Could Give All My Love by Counting Crows.
Oh.
So, some love there. 22%, a little over 22%, was Smoochie by Father John Misty. Again, one of my favorites, 2025. That and Apocalypse by Cigarettes After Sex, top 2. And then overwhelming favorite with 55.5% was Don't Do Me Like That by Tom Petty.
Oh.
So that
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gone too
Can't argue
soon.
with that one.
Yeah. Nope. Love it.
A good mix there, and that will go on to the next round. Mr. Tom Petty with Don't Do Me Like That. So.
Okie dokie.
And if you are not voting, please vote. Listenership is steadily growing. Voting is not. It's just staying pretty steady. So
it's interactive, kids. Come on.
Yeah, be interactive. Don't be afraid. I'm not collecting email address. I have no idea who votes, so it's not like we're collecting email addresses. We're not charging anything. I'm not going to flood you with spam. Trust me. This is just voting. That's it. And so, join us. Be part of it. Let your voice be heard. Unlike most democracies, this one actually works. So.
That's a good one.
So, anything? Oh, music is none of our business. Have you caught up with the episodes, DJ?
I've listened. I think the last one I listened to, they're funny because they're starting to continue to go through their episodes in the beginning with their funny names, their monikers they're coming up with. That one, it cracks me up.
DJ Crabstick.
I heard another reference to Manic Street Preachers when they were talking about the Manics, that they prefer the early days of Manic Street Preachers. But guys, I'm real late to the game on that. I didn't even start listening to Manic Street Preachers probably till mid-aughts, maybe 07, 08.
Yeah, so they start talking about Manic Street Preachers. They talk about how they were different before that. And like, I can't remember how they described them, maybe more punk, or I don't know. They had a different sound, and then one of the band members left or joined or something, and it changed to what we're used to. So I wasn't.
It was too poppy. He said it was kind of like Soccer Mom, but he said it a different way. Kind of like Soccer Mom music, the latter stuff. But what that did was that sparked an interest in me to go back to the early catalog and start listening to that. So I've got some things saved, and I'm going to listen to that. So their stuff. Those guys are killing it, man. Instagram and The Guardian. Wow.
Right, yeah. And Robert, if you haven't listened to them yet, we highly suggest listening to that.
Congratulations, guys. It's great.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
So they kind of gave us a challenge. Not the last episode. I think episode 21, I believe. I think it's the one where they talk about songs that they heard when they were in their early years. So from 1970 to 1975, songs that kind of stick with you that are when you're just a kid,
We called it. They called it BBC because that was Radio 1, 2, or 4, whatever. Yeah. For us, it was just AM radio in the States.
And so,
depending on where you're at.
And so the topic came up about how American bands America kind of listened to. We kind of listened to the same stuff. We weren't really drawn to quirky music, and he referenced David Bowie, and really at the time, David Bowie was not super popular. Like he was
but
there.
we weren't, I would argue we weren't exposed to a lot more unless you had like underground radio stations, or we had a pretty good one in Philly. So I would say 9-10 years old, listening to the radio more and more, like FM radio. I was listening to David Bowie then.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
But like you said, we weren't exposed. It was all back then. It was really all about exposure because we all listened to the radio. And so, they kind of challenged us to find some American songs come up with our 6 American songs that maybe they didn't know about, because they mentioned I think it was Seasons in the Sun and the
I remember season. Yeah,
we
Season
had
of the Sun. I
joy, we
remember.
had fun. We had
I remember that one.
And then Rock On.
Yeah. I remember
Hey
that one.
kids, rock that
roll,
one.
rock, and I
Yeah.
can't remember the guy who's
Very
singing.
slow.
Yeah.
Oh, I could take that Pepsi challenge for sure.
And
I
then-
think I still have some of those old compilations that you'd get at like Kmart
Yeah.
or Woolworths or whatever, and they had all the greatest hit stuff. Or, Player Baby Come Back.
Yeah,
and
that was one
all
I thought
that
of.
old stuff.
Yeah, and then the other one was the Sweet. Dave had Fox on the Run, which I remember that one. But the bigger one from that one that I remember when I was 6 or 7 was Willie. The Willie won't go home.
Yeah.
That was the Sweet. And then later Ballroom Blitz was another one that we played a lot.
Was that?
Yeah. But then I was thinking, okay, what's the ones that are like really American? And I remember the 45 I had was Convoy by C.W. McCall.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Afternoon Delight. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And it's about sex.
Yeah.
I remember I listened to it. My mom was like, "Oh no, mijo, Mexican mom, you can't listen to that, mijo. That's
Yeah, we were
nasty.
singing that all through the 70s. And then,
Cochino, turn it off."
Well, it's funny
I'm
you
like,
mentioned that. My sister, please don't kill me for sharing this story, but we were just talking about that song, and her mother-in-law, cutest little lady, just sweet as a very pure as the driven snow, no cussing, no drinking. That's her favorite song, and she used to sing it all the time. And my sister's
Oh, my
like,
God.
I don't
Do you
think
know what
that
it
means
means?
what you think it means. But she doesn't have the heart to tell her. And, here she is, just afternoon delight. Anyway, yeah. But you know what?
right.
Yeah. The lyrics don't matter. If it makes your
They
heart
don't
happy,
matter. And we
listen
weren't listening to
away.
the lyrics when we were kids.
Oh,
I don't know
gosh,
what this
no. I
stuff's
look
thinking
back
about.
now and I'm like, whoa. I had no business singing that at 10 years old.
Right.
I don't want to get stuck on this thing forever, but like John Denver to me is like another iconic
Right.
70s American, singer songwriter. Jackson Brown,
Yeah.
the list goes on. Yeah, we could come up with that. That'd be a cool little thing to do.
Yeah. So.
But I think we've already had 70s music in rotation.
Yeah. I mean, this is more like 70s music that maybe like one hit one. I don't know if that's one. It's kind of like the quirkier stuff.
But again, I think it's specific to like you're in we had a '69 Chevy Impala, and when we were going somewhere with my mom, till you find okay, cool, this one's playing Kiss or whatever. But like AM radio, a lot of it they call yacht rock.
Yeah,
now.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
Love some yacht rock.
We still love it.
I do.
K-Tel. I'm sorry, I'm having a Tourette's moment. K-Tel was the greatest hits. Remember the K-Tel ones?
Yeah, I remember the K-Tel records. Yeah.
Okay.
My first record was a K-Tel record. It was Funky Favorites.
Yeah, that's how you get. There you go. That's how you get those.
Yep.
That's how you get
Monster
introduced to all this
Mash.
stuff. Yep.
My little plastic record player. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Are we?
There we are.
I mean, the listeners are probably like, can we get going?
Yeah. Robyn, you're first today.
Okay, no pressure. All right, so my first song out of the gate, I'm going back a little bit to 2007.
Okay.
And boy, is there a story for this one when I'm done.
Okay.
So let me get this queued up. This is called please hold. I fucked up.
We're not editing that out, by the way.
It's Two Sisters by Fiction Plane.
Okay.
Good Lord. Come on, lady.
Tonight. And you call this the mistake. I can't get out of the hole I dug. Took a double dose of a deadly drug. Life was so simple yesterday.
Apologies for the language at the beginning. That started playing before I was ready. I know. Apologies. So let me do that and scene. That was Two Sisters by the band Fiction playing. And that's from their second studio album, Left Side of the Brain, released in May 2007. Mm-hmm. So, have y'all ever heard of them?
I've heard the name, but I have not heard anything. And the chorus kind of sounded familiar. But that's it.
I've heard the name only because I remember I was interested that year, but they didn't come close enough to seeing the Police, and they were supposed to open for the Police, or they did go on tour with the Police opening.
So fun fact.
Shut your mouth.
I can die now. Oh. Yeah, because the Police, when they did their reunion tour, they came to Tokyo. I lived in Tokyo. Yes, I saw them. And
for those of you at home, Robyn's holding up.
Sorry. The commemorative booklet, which is really just a lot of pictures, and then the inserts all in Japanese. So I don't know what it says, but cool. I was like, well, I must have that. And I was smart enough to staple my ticket to that because I was like, I paid $130 back in 2008.
Yeah.
Totally worth it. I would have paid triple. But yeah, so Fiction Plane opened up, had never heard of them. And there was a group of us, and of course we're running late. And we're looking for our seat, and I was like, oh, this band's pretty cool. Well, and once you know, you can't unsee it or unhear it. The lead singer is the son of Sting.
Oh,
so if you
that's
go back
how
and
I know
listen,
that.
Wow,
yeah, that's his son. And I was like, oh my God. Anyway, they are a phenomenal band. Sadly, they've only had 4 albums, even though they say they're still active on the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, when this song popped up, I was like, well, now I must listen to everything I have. And I forgot how good they are. So good.
One of the comments, we've had numerous bands that have showed up that were great opening acts. I think that could be a good show in and of itself. Is
right.
like,
that could.
I talked about Twilight Sad opening for The Cure. I was obsessed with that band. I went to see The Cure twice on that tour, but I think what's common about us or other music heads that go see a show, we really try to make it from the very beginning to see. I love to see how opening bands do. Sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to go get a beer.
Right.
Then there's other ones that's like, wow, how did that happen? And I talked about the best one ever, best memory ever of an opening band was Talk Talk opening for the Psychedelic Furs in '84. Yeah. I saw them as okay, I have a feeling I can die now. I don't know how big this band is going to be, but they were incredible. And the Furs always, nothing to take away from the Furs, they always, to this day, put on a great show.
But they do. Yeah.
Opening band. I love opening bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Very good. I like that.
Yeah, and I'll never forget, too, so if I might just relive this concert for a moment. Again, I paid a lot of money to see them. Didn't care, would do it again.
Yeah.
I was so full of excitement and energy, when the lights start to dim and you're like,
of course,
and you're jumping up and down.
Yeah.
The guy behind me, fellow American, in this giant stadium, taps me on the shoulder. Are you going to stand up the whole show? You're goddamn right I am.
What are we in church? What's going on here?
First of all, it's the police,
Yeah.
and I paid a lot of money to be here. So yeah. I'm standing,
I'm
fella.
going to stand up. I may stand on my chair. I'm
I'm going to jump up and down, but I'll tell you, by the end of it, I was getting a little tired. But did I sit down? No way,
No.
because I'm petty and stubborn. I stood the whole time.
Now it's on principle.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Good for you.
anyway, okay,
Yeah.
that was my first song. Thank you.
Excellent.
Really good.
Yeah. Good start.
All right.
I learned something. I like learning things too. That's good.
So good.
Good. My first song is from 1989 from a band out of Marietta, Georgia.
I know Marietta.
Marietta. The name of the band is Guadalcanal Diary, and the first song, the song I'm playing, is Always Saturday.
Waterfall pavement shimmering, sunshine washes everything. A basket of light I am trusting. To water the lawn is a wondrous thing. If I could have it this way, I know I wanna live where it's right today, where it's always this way, where it's always Saturday. A chorus of laughter fills the air. Everyone's going everywhere. So many choices, it's not fair. I hop in the car and I just sit there. I don't need to think about how much where it's all the same, where it's all just like today, where it's always Saturday. In the shots of shiny things, I can see them glittering. I wish that I could buy them all. I wish I lived in a shopping mall. Shady backyard afternoon, summer clothes and tennis shoes. When the light begins to fade, a porch swing creaks with lemonade. A shower of whispers glowing blue. Late night movie fills the room. Street lights twinkling like dew. I close my eyes, it ends too soon. All in dreams, I can dream now. Oh, how where it's like today, where it's always this way, where it's always Saturday, where it's all the
There you have it. Guadalcanal Diary from 1989. The album is Flip Flop, and the song is Always Saturday.
Man, I forgot about them.
It's the only song I have by the. I had this CD, and the CD is very good. But it's the only song that I managed to download to put on my playlist. But it is a good. As I look at the track listing, it's a good little CD. This is their last album.
What year? This is 89, right?
This is 89. Yeah, they formed in 81, I think, and put out
I had a couple
4
of
albums.
their albums. With Tuesday Rodeo, I had that EP, and I had Jamboree from 86. But their guitar player, that Jeff Walls, I always liked his guitar. He unfortunately passed away back in 19, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, really, really good. This is, I think, what would be considered, they call it jangle pop or whatever too, but I think it reminds me of college radio at that time.
Well, they say they were unfairly compared to REM. I think that's more geography than anything. But you know who I think they sound like is the Connells.
They do. Wow, that's I see that
So-
for sure. Yeah.
So, but yeah,
Well,
I like it.
yeah. If you listen to that Watusi radio, that one sounds strangely similar to REM. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Might have to
Check
give
it
that a
out.
listen.
But I mean, all those bands at that time, there was a lot of big '80s acts from, that area. Anyway,
Yeah.
B-52s, REM, them. There's a few other bands that come to mind. Atlanta. What's the big college town there where B-52s and REM are from?
Athens.
It's Athens. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and Guadalcanal Diary is a memoir from a guy, written by a guy who wrote about Guadalcanal, the Battle of Guadalcanal, which is a famous battle in the Pacific during World War II, and it also became a film. Yeah. So, that's where they get the name from. And yeah, it's just a jangly pop Southern sound.
That's
I
like
like
one of those perfect 80s mixtape
Yeah.
songs you just kind of
Pretty
throw in the
upbeat,
middle.
pretty happy.
Yeah, that's good. I love it. I throw it in the car.
There you go.
Listen to that. I like it. You're going to make me dig out the old Guadalcanal. I don't know where. Okay.
Or go buy it again. I don't want to enable, but
I mean, someone's got to feed the guys at Hog Wild.
Don't make me go to the record store again.
I'm sure Stevie's like, I got to send a kid to college. Where's DJ?
Right.
Wait a minute. Here he comes. He's walking in the door. Grab 6 other albums. Here. Hold on. Hurry. Go get him right now. Hurry.
Right.
Did you know
I
they
bet they
just
have a
released
pile
all
waiting for
of the
you.
New Order? All the New Order albums have been reissued. You motherfucker. Except I noticed in that stack, Technique was not reissued. That was the only one. And then I was highly pissed off because I bought it's like a 2019 reissue of Depeche Mode Black Celebration, but it doesn't have But Not Tonight on there. That's one of the best tracks on the record.
Yeah, and I've heard like Fly on the Windscreen wasn't on some, but not.
Well, that one
Not
was
Tonight.
not on the European edition, but rather on the domestic copy.
Yeah.
But not tonight. I'm like, I paid fucking $30 for that thing, man. You better. Anyway.
Right.
Okay.
Well, not to digress, but did you see Depeche Mode has a concert documentary thing out on Netflix?
No, I did
called
not.
M. I
Okay.
started watching it last night. I didn't finish it, but it's actually very interesting because it's their Memento Mori album.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And just how like the death and funeral culture in Mexico, like they love Depeche Mode. I want to say like they did 3 sold out shows and it was like 200,000 people. But for those of you that have seen Depeche Mode, Dave does not stop. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
I
So
will
yeah,
check
check
that
that
out.
one out.
That was a good. I saw that tour. Did you go on that? Did you see that tour too,
I
Robert?
did not.
No, my last one. Look, I pulled up old ticket stuff. Yeah, I've been doing homework. The last time I saw them was 2005. And then I feel like I've seen them twice. Or no, that was The Cure. Oh, Lilith Fair. Let me stop. I digress.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, you have
There's
a
whole
little fair
spreadsheet.
out there. Okay.
I went 2 days in a row. Yeah. That was back in the day. That was 1999.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, sorry, I digress. Depeche Mode, Guadalcanal Diary.
Yeah.
Poop, poop.
All right.
Good bands. Good bands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. You ready for my number one?
I'm ready for your
What you
number
got,
one.
DJ?
All right. So we're going to go all the way to 2017 with a 90s band, Ride, and Cali. That is Ride, Cali, from their 2017 record "Weather Diaries." Did you like the little DJ action I did there?
I did, yeah.
The little fade out there. It's about it's about 6.5 minutes, and I know we don't have a 4-hour stream, so.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. It was so well done, so flawless.
Skills. I got skills. They're multiplying. Right here.
Because we could do that in post production, but if you're doing it on the fly, that is next level.
Volume. Ooh. Gotcha. Anyway, right. that record reminds me of sitting on the beach all summer in Destin, Florida, with Andrew, drinking cocktails at 7:00 in the morning, listening to. We do kind of what we do here: 2 songs for me, 2 songs for him, and we got to the point where we had 2 huge speakers that we would Bluetooth together. Yeah. And people were like, because there's nothing but tourists. The tourists would start to sit around us. And by the time it was like the sun would be setting, we'd pack up and people were like, oh, don't leave. We enjoyed it. There's no other entertainment out here. I said, well, just enjoy the water, Yeah. Anyway, so that band came back out of nowhere for me. Remember Vapor Trail in the early 90s?
Yeah.
And they put out a series of good records in the late 2010s.
Yeah.
They're still putting out good music. I saw them about 2 years ago. The Chartlands UK opened up for them. Mm-hmm. And that band, there's not, Andy Bell now plays bass. Also, he plays in both bands, but he plays bass for Oasis. He toured with Oasis on this last tour. Mark Gardner, the singer, and rhythm guitar player. And I truly believe that Lance, they call him Laz Colbert, the drummer, is probably one of the best drummers out there, hands down. I mean, he's just incredible. Yeah. And so I'm hoping to catch them again. But I would highly recommend, if you want to start with Ride somewhere, start with this album. Lanois Point, Charm Assault, Cali that we just played. Yeah. There's not too many bad songs, if any, on this album. So
this one, it's got the Ride shoegazy sound, but with a little bit of kind of beach groove to it. Kind of. You said listening to it on the beach. Yeah, I mean, of course, the lyrics are kind of suggest that too, but it has that feel of sitting on a beach. Very cool.
You notice chill. How I lament about living in Florida? Yeah. James, beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
I was like the little kid when we drove off, like looking out the car window. We drove away from. I mean, that's me being on the water with beach trunks on, an umbrella, a bunch of sandwiches, drinks, and music. I'm in heaven, dude.
Yeah, so, that sounds like a good day.
Yeah, real good day. Anyway, enjoy Ride, listeners. If you've never heard them, the shoegaze, that term kind of comes from people just kind of weaving bobbing back and forth and looking at their shoes. Yep. It's that kind of music. That's where it comes from. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a whole genre. I do that with all music. Yeah, I don't know. But they were a little more dreamy pop back in the early 90s. They formed in 88, but their iconic music was out at that time when Stone Roses were big and some of those other early Brit pop acts. But super talents, all of them. So
very good. Yeah.
Are they British?
Yes.
They are. They are British. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Where are they from? Mm-hmm. Is it London?
I am. Let me see. If I could, well, it just says UK. Oxford. They had been to Cheney School in Oxford, appearing at the school's music theater productions, and in October 1988, they moved to Banbury, so North Oxfordshire College. So they went, and you hear a lot of these British bands that go to schools of art and design. Brian Ferry was one of them. That's where he met Brian Eno.
Yeah,
was going to art school. So
they
do promote the arts over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't know nothing about art.
Well,
We're just
Look at my-
football and chicken wings, man. That's what we
Look
do
at my
over here.
singing trout on the wall.
God, I forgot about that.
Damn, MAGA and anyway, you ain't gonna have any of them people listening to Ride, that's for sure. But
No.
anyway, God bless them all. All right,
All right, Robyn.
ding, ding,
Back
ding, ding,
again.
ding. Round 2.
All right, yeah, and I'll do it without cussing, hopefully this time.
Yeah,
No,
keep
you
it
can
clean.
cuss.
No guarantees.
F grenades are allowed. F grenades are completely authorized here.
When I put it out there, I do put explicit, so fair warning to everybody.
Fair warning.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going very recent. This is from a band that just released their 4th album. Anyway, it's called I'm Not Ready for the Change by Nation of Language.
Yes, I love them. Good one.
Still
Yes, that was I'm Not Ready for the Change by Nation of Language.
Man, I'm obsessed with that band. They
are new to me.
So,
brand new.
okay. I want to get all excited. Go back 2020. That's when I started listening to them. I used to go to my neighbor's house, and on Thursday nights during COVID, and we go sit on his back porch and get shit-faced and listen to music, and Nation of Language had just come out. They just released an album. I play some of their tunes during my 80s sets because people don't know the difference. They're so good, man. They're really good.
They and their 80s influences are obvious. But yeah, they're actually from your neck of the woods there, Brooklyn, Pete. Yeah, they're from Brooklyn.
Just right around the corner.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And this song, again, non-commercial public radio, WEQX. Every time this song came on, I'd hurry and run and check the playlist. And I'm like, well, it's that band again. And it just kept coming up. Yeah. So I'm all in. I downloaded their most recent album. And look, that song, I'm a sucker for a good bass line. I mean, you know how much I love Big Chair by Travis.
Right.
This is a close second. But, and then just a gut punch to my 80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Man,
so check out Stumbling Still.
Okay.
And Soul Obsession. I think that's on the previous album to this one, like 2 years ago they put it out.
2023, Strange Disciple.
Strange Disciple. Yeah.
So good. Fractured Mind is another great one, but I play Stumbling Still usually when I'm setting up my gear, especially if it's in an outdoor like a rooftop bar. I'll get that thing pumping. They're so good.
Yeah, they're very dreamy.
I love them.
I love it. In fact, because I kept using, it's so dreamy, I busted out the thesaurus. So they are delightful, luscious, sweet, delectable, and charming.
Save some of them.
Yeah. And then when I was doing my homework, they actually covered Gouge Away by the Pixies. And I was like, well, I need to hear this. And I listened to it. And I have learned that whatever version I hear first, it doesn't matter if it's the original or not, that's the one I tend to enjoy the most.
Yeah.
This one was not terrible. It's got like their flavor on it. I was like, okay, I'm not mad at that.
All right,
so, yeah,
I'll check that out.
Too. So yeah, so Nation of Language.
Never heard of them. Downloading today. Love it.
Yeah, love them.
It's super impressive too because they're obviously much younger, but Aiden, who's the plays synths for the band, I think her and the lead singer, they're together. But she wrote an article on, I think it was the New Yorker had published it about, it was sort of talking about the band like an interview, but it was like she really knows deep cuts of 80s music. And they're really into like krautrock, they call it, like Kraftwerk, those kind of things. And so I was like, okay, you can hear all those influences in their music, which makes it so good. You know? It's really good.
I will say, too, just one more thing about them. They also performed this and many other songs live on KEXP. Another shout out for the radio. Sounds just like that. Exactly. For a band to sound that good live, take all my money. Take it here. So, yeah.
It's funny how you hear certain bands, you think, I bet they played on KEXP. It's just that sound.
Yeah.
You know? There's some bands that are just designed for that studio, and this sounds like one of them.
Yeah. So it was amazing.
Excellent.
Right, yay. All right.
You guys keep pulling us to more recent stuff, and I keep dragging us back to the 80s.
That's all right. That's why we're a good team.
My second song is by a little band we've already talked about today, and that is Depeche Mode.
Yes.
This is off of Music for the Masses, the second song of Music for the Masses, and it's called The Things You Said.
You said disappointed. Never felt so disappointed. They know my weaknesses. They know my weaknesses. They know me better than
From 1987, music for the masses, sandwiched between Never Let Me Down Again and Strange Love on their sixth studio album, that is Depeche Mode. Things You Said.
You're going to get me a little verklempt with this record. Oh my gosh, man. This is the height of my DJing days. This record was huge. I saw them at the Frank Irwin Center. I remember Wire and OMD opened this show.
OMG.
That was a killer show. You know, they did 100 shows on this tour. Of course, it culminated at the Rose Bowl that became the iconic film Depeche Mode 101. What a killer documentary. Remember the documentary was all these kids in New York that won a contest to go on tour with them? The fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, how do I win that?
So cool.
Man.
Yeah. But
very
yeah,
cool.
this, I think a combination of this album and that tour catapulted them to international stardom. You know, from then on with Songs of Faith and Devotion and all the other records.
Well, Violator was right after this, and
yeah.
just before this was Black Celebration, and I think before this, People Are People was probably the only real hit in the U.S.
Master and Servant, Just
I
Can't
think
Get
what
Enough.
I remember those in the
I
US,
remember in
though.
'84, and maybe it was just where I was at 19, going to the club and dancing to Everything Counts.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
so but
Yeah, in the clubs and stuff, and I know they would have been in more underground.
they weren't, but it wasn't common popular music. No,
Yeah, yeah. And then it's you could really tell a big difference starting with Black Celebration and then Music for the Masses. Just the fuller sound, and I mentioned this before. Before it was beep,
Right.
beep, beep,
Yeah.
kind of stuff, and then it's kind of let's take that down a little bit, slow it down.
well, that's
and kinda
that's Martin
make it a little
Gore.
bit
Martin
moodier.
Gore wrote a lot of those songs, and he's
Yeah.
a songwriter extraordinaire. That guy.
I love it when
Yeah.
he sings too.
Yeah,
Just
and the
his
vocals.
little, was it like
Yeah.
the tremolo
Yeah.
when his voice trembles? I'm like, oh, Martin.
He sings this one.
Yeah.
He sings many of the songs on their
with
Yeah.
Dave in the background.
Somebody and
Oh,
all
God,
those,
somebody.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, now I'm just going to have to go
yeah.
listen to Depeche Mode for the rest of the day. I want
I
somebody.
have that Black Celebration record. It's brand new. I'll put it back on the platter. Yeah.
And you know what's funny, too,
so good.
for those that have been fortunate enough to see them in concert, one of their big encore songs is Everything Counts. However, in the documentary that's out on Netflix, it's like the second or third song in. I'm like, whoa, no, you can't do that yet. But you know what? They do what they want. They do what they
They
want.
do what they want. Mm-hmm. Yep. Maybe they'll forget it by the end.
Maybe,
Yeah.
and play it again.
Get all the old stuff out early.
That'd be good.
I don't know. I'm just thinking like an old person.
Look, can the show start at 5 so I can be back in my jammies by 9? Thank you. Thank you. Maybe not.
That's right.
But yeah.
DJ, what are we wrapping up with?
Okay, we are going to wrap up. You love it like that? I'm paying attention. I'll be listening. We're going to go back to 2005 with Interpol and Not Even Jail. Interpol from 2004 album Antics, not 2005. A great one. That one has a lot of Chimères on there. Slow Hands is on. Man, it's a lot of good songs off that. You know, I think we played. I think NYC may be the only other track we played by them. But I am a huge Interpol fan. Heavy influences with the vocals. I think through Ian, he channels Ian Curtis from Joy Division for sure.
Yeah.
And I saw them, oddly enough, we were talking about in the hill country where my home is, on this ranch, like another 20 miles northwest of town. They played.
Sorry, you mentioned that.
And Oscar Benavides was there. Like all these people that I hadn't seen in a long time came to the show. And it was like this big outdoor, I can't remember what record. It may have been Our Love to Admire they were supporting, but it was a really, really good show. And then I saw them again 2 years ago at that Boeing Techport again. And both times really good. So,
love them. Yeah, that takes me back to my time when I lived in Tokyo. That, man, heavy rotation on those. And I remember one of the my coworkers' kid, he was a teenager. He's like, hey, can I borrow those CDs and burn them? And I'm not the type of person that asks for them back, but if I have to ask, you've had them for too long. He almost PCS'd without giving them back. I'm like, excuse me,
them
sir.
are fighting words.
Give them back. Yes, give them back. And reluctantly he did, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't loan CDs out very often.
I will make you a mixtape, sir or ma'am. You know. You're not taking my music.
Right.
No way.
I got introduced to Interpol during our sharing emails. That's when I first heard them. So one of you guys introduced me to them, and really liked them. And then what's his name? Solo stuff. Julian Plenty. Yeah, like that too. So good. Another New York band.
Yes. He also did a single with Steel Z. Have you heard that one? It's kind of like this rap dance track. It's pretty interesting. It's good. It's called Anything But Words. Paul Banks and Robert Diggs. Banks and Steels. That's what it's called. Banks and Steels, not Steel Z. Banks and Steels.
All right.
Check that out.
Check that out.
I hope they come out with something else. I mean, where have they been?
Are they on a hiatus of some sort?
I don't know. I don't think they, at least I don't, I haven't heard anything new by Interpol, so maybe I missed something.
Yeah. Wait, but they did tour recently, didn't they? I mean, not recently, but the last couple of years.
That was the one I saw, yeah. That El Pintor was the last record I bought.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was, geez, you know what? I was student teaching when that came out.
Oh.
All the what's the name of the song? All the Rage Back Home. All the Rage Back Home.
Yeah, that was a killer song.
That was 2014.
And then
that's 12 years ago.
2018, they had another one called Marauder, but I don't remember loving anything on that one.
Oh, looks like they had another album in 2022. The Other Side of Make Believe.
Okay.
I slept on that one, so I'll be doing some homework today.
What was it called?
The Other Side of Make Believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
We do have some homework to do.
Check that out.
Yeah. I mean, this is good homework, though.
And you, as the listener, have homework. We prefer it if you did it in class. Just go ahead and vote while you're sitting here, listen to us gab on about our homework. Please get out there and vote. Show us that you're listening. Show us that you care. Show us that you love us. Vote. Or don't forget to go to Hogwild Records if you're in the San Antonio area, or that small record store in your neck of the woods. I'm sure I have several, but I don't know where they are. But they will, if you are building your vinyl collection or have any kind of music needs, support those small businesses, support those small record stores, and they will in turn support you with their high quality customer service.
Yes.
Public radio.
Absolutely.
Big plug for public
Get on
radio. KEXP.
Is Mod Snap's playing us again, huh?
Mod Snap did play us, so we're good there. Yeah.
Okay, good.
It must have been just I don't know. It's whatever happened. But yeah, they're playing us. So Monday morning at 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If you're sitting around free and you don't feel like downloading us, you just want to listen on a radio station, Mod Snap Radio streams us every Monday morning. Check them out. If you are on platforms other than Apple and Spotify, or you don't want to be on the big ones, here are some other ones. Pocket Casts, Podbean, Overcast.
Rocket in your pocket, Cast?
Rocket Pocket. Don't confuse the listener. Now I got to start over. Pocket Cast, Rocket in your Pocket Cast is something completely different.
Freudian slip.
This is very different, yeah.
This is, I do check explicit, but it's not that
Talk
explicit.
about afternoon delight.
Pocket Cast, Podbean, Overcast, Good Pods, Castbox, and of course Castro.
Yes.
Oh, and there was
Castrate? What?
I know you say that every time. Trust me, they're a platform doing their best.
You cannot fuck up anything here and recover from it. You know we're going to be all over that shit, dude.
I downloaded Deezer. Anybody ever heard of Deezer?
Deezer, yeah.
No.
I just downloaded that this morning. I was going to see if they're on there and then delete it if we're not. But anyway, I'll check that out. That's my homework. Music is none of our business. The podcast from our British friends, they come out every week or so, and very funny. Talk about the music on that they are familiar with on their side of the pond. Some of it crosses over. Dave, I hear, is a big REM fan. I've learned is a huge REM fan. So there's some stuff that we share, but then there's a lot of stuff that I've never heard of. But it's still entertaining and still funny, and we encourage you to check them out. And once you do that, Dave has some reels that he puts out, sharing some albums that he loves, and that those are also pretty entertaining. So if you're into finding new music, that's something to check out. And I think that's it. Gang, what else we had to say? Anything?
I can't wait to listen to this episode. I tell you, I think it was last week. I finally listened to the one that you all did, or a few days ago, the one that you all did together when I was out. Brilliant.
Yeah.
It was super entertaining.
Real quick, there wasn't a lot of comments, but of course, ARF Guy made a comment. Let's see. Hi, it's me again. Another outstanding set, and it was another outstanding great set. Great to have Robyn back in the mix. That was the one that Robyn and I did. And then
ARF Guy.
And then Leslie recommended another Dr. Dog song. And now I can't remember where it was. Yes, I do. Maybe I can find it here.
Yeah, well, while you're looking, please vote, please comment, because, like I used to always say back when I had a job, feedback is a gift. It might not be a good gift, but give it. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
It is.
Yeah, let us know.
Heart It Races was the name of that song. Heart It Races. And I listened to it a couple times this week. It's very good. I'm going to download it.
Dr. Dog. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. And comment. Let us know who you are. I mean, we want to know if who other than the people that we know are listening.
Yeah.
So just, show us a little bit of love. That's all.
Yes, please. Please.
We need it.
But, I like our new format. Oh, that's enough. Give us a little bit of feedback. Try and keep it positive. We are sensitive.
Actionable feedback. How about that? Hey, Robyn sucks. Get rid of her. That's actionable. Thank you. Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah.
DJ needs to be on medication, but okay. Right. Yeah, I am actually. Thank you.
And we don't need to comment for that. We all knew it. So.
Check your dosage.
I didn't take my drugs today.
All right. And with that, above all else, whether you listen to us or not, make sure
DJ.
you're listening to music every day.
Every day.
It's so therapeutic.
Every
Yes.
day.
And with that, guys,
Yes.
a pleasure every week. Love you guys.
Always.
Peace out.
Love you guys.
Love y'all too. Take care. Have a good week. Ciao.
Okay.